Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and thanks for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all the new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. Okay. We got our haters in here. Okay. We got them. They all over the place. Anyway, let's talk about it, y'all. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, okay? And before I get to even talking about this, I want to know why, okay? Our president, Mr. Biden, he is so concerned about some grown women that a man ran his hand across their stomach or their back or something like that, okay? He is hell-bent on getting this man, Cuomo, out of office, okay? Which I've never heard of somebody going after somebody like that, which makes you just wonder, is that just a distraction? You know what I'm saying? To get rid of Cuomo, okay? How can you put all your energy into getting rid of this man right here when you have the whole state of Dallas almost that's corrupt, and ain't nobody saying nothing, and ain't nobody doing nothing? You want to get rid of this man when clearly other people that been in office, they done did so much dirt and so much wrong, and they done got away with it. Bigger things than what this guy has done. Okay? And I'm not, saying that sexual harassment is nothing. Okay? I'm not saying it like that. It's just the point that the president will go out of his way to take this man down and out of office screams volumes when you got Dallas Police Department as corrupt as it is. Now, I've been the main one, y'all. I've been the main one on here talking about all the corruption that's been going on, okay? I showed y'all pictures of all the people that hang out together and connected to each other, and all of them go to the same church, okay? The police is from the police department. They goes to the same church as Bishop Hypocrite, okay? Mount Rose Church. And half of all these other people, they're all buddies. Okay, I showed y'all the pictures. I had to block out some of their faces because they, y'all know how they do. Now, this video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, okay, y'all? So everything is alleged. So allegedly, y'all, all of these people, remember I told y'all a lot of clues was coming in threes? I told y'all about them Johns, remember? 3 Johns. I can't remember all of them right now, but I'm going to try, okay? One of them was John somebody that was, the commissioner. One of them was, I think it's the commissioner. I don't forget. I might be mixing up some stuff. One of them was a John that's, owns a funeral home, okay? And the other John, I forget I can't think of it right now. Go back to the old videos, y'all. Figure it out. But it's 3 Johns, y'all. And I told you clues is coming in threes about all this dirtiness and corruptness that's going on. Okay? Now, word on the street is, okay, 18 months of files has been deleted from the police station. All the criminal files. The hardcore criminals that's out there doing all the dirt that they're doing. And they wondering why people is tired of Dallas PD. Every last one of them should be out of there. And they should just hire new people. Okay? People that's from other places that don't have anything to do with what's going on in Dallas. So that they could clean up Dallas. You're wondering why the crime rates and everything is going up so high? It's because the criminals is doing whatever they want. They go to jail, they get right back out. They go to jail, they get right back out. Look what happened with Keywan, y'all. He had just hit up somebody in their stomach. The transgender girl. Hit her in her stomach with a toy, okay? And he got right back out. Maybe if they was in the business of keeping criminals that's out here doing wrong in jail, instead of like fill up a piece of paper out and let them back out, then maybe Mo3 would still be alive right now. Maybe that. Maybe that little girl that they took and they found later in a little trap house or whatever, maybe she would still be alive if they would keep some of these criminals that they catch in there. This don't make any sense, y'all. But this still is proving the extremes they will go through to let certain people out. And to not let, to let these little guys get away so that you don't get to the heads. Okay? This is serious, y'all. This is really serious that they will go through this extremes to do that. And it makes you wonder who is behind it. We already know what his name, the John guy, the CIA, DA, whoever he is. We already know who he's tied to. We already know they have officers that, they hang out with, kick it with. Okay? Christian officer. I talked about her all the time. She is the girlfriend, or maybe even the wife now, of the guy that owns the church, that runs the church. She is the girlfriend. She hangs out with background dancers, mama and them, and all of this, okay? It could be any one of them who actually did this. It could be anyone. They all hang together, and they all are trying to cover tracks right now. People were already saying Christian officer, okay? People were already saying that she was behind a lot of things. She always the first person on the crime scene. She's always the first one to show up. Why do she race to get there when it has to do with background dance and them ops? Why is she always the first one there? And I'm going to ask y'all this question. Due to the fact that she's so close to street associates and their family members, why is she still working there? Why she ain't got her walking papers like they did the Renee lady? Huh? Why haven't she got hers? Why is she still there to be able to do whatever it is that she wants? To cover up everything that she want to cover up? Why is she still there, y'all? You have to ask yourself this question. And you have to ask yourself, what power does this new chief have? Has he been compromised now, y'all? Because all of a sudden, when he get in there, now all of a sudden, files is missing. Did he have something to do with it? Or did they get rid of it before he got to it? That's the question. What is really going on in Dallas? Remember when I told y'all to write the president? Since he like trying to fire people that he claim is doing wrong, then why ain't you doing something about Dallas? You got people, celebrities, okay, getting hit up on the expressway. It's very obvious. It's very obvious that the police station is crooked. A whole bunch of people that's in there is crooked. This is obvious. Why ain't you sweeping out this place? But you so concerned about Cuomo or whatever his name is. You so concerned about getting him out of New York and putting a woman in there. I don't have anything against them putting no woman in there. But shouldn't this be something important for you to take care of? If that was so important for you to jump in and take care of? This don't make any sense, y'all. Remember when the Ski Sister's mother said what she said? We got friends in high places. Is this some of the friends that then got in the office and deleted some stuff, y'all? You take one step forward and then you take 2 steps back with these people. Because you're not really getting anywhere. Or are they? It's just like when they came and raided the guy's house, the commissioner. Okay? And took money out of the freezer and all kind of stuff, okay? And they turned around and gave him the money back. Like he wasn't doing nothing. And clearly there was a reason for them to come there in the first place. Who keeps that type of money in a freezer, y'all? They turned around and gave it back to him. And every time that they, get something on somebody and then they lose the case or whatever, it only makes the person think they're invincible. It's just like background dancer. That's why he out here acting the way he acting. He thinks he's invincible. He thinks that nothing is going to catch up with him. This is how he thinks. These people have been having meetings, allegedly, and they have been covering up a lot of stuff. They all tied together. They make sure that people in their family, people in their friendship, in their little circle gets into certain positions so that they can control everything that's going on. And the police trying to wonder why nobody don't want to talk to them. Why would they? Why would somebody talk to y'all when stuff like this is happening and y'all ain't doing anything dramatic to change it? Because you can't. For somebody to do something this dramatic, you need to do something dramatic. Send everybody home. Go over some tapes months and months. Go back to people logins when they're logging into the computer and try to find out who actually did it. Put some new people in there. Move them around. Send them somewhere else. And put some new people in there so things can really get done the right way. They are trying everything in their power to brush this under the rug. Just like that little girl that they took out because somebody else took somebody else's street pharmacy stuff. And they wanted to make an example. So they took the little girl. The people that's in there that's charged, they're charged with taking her, but they're not charged with taking her out. If you took her and she came up demised, then why ain't they being charged for this? You still got people like this DA standing over the chief's shoulder, watching everything that he's doing. How in the world are you going to do anything about the corruption when you got him standing right here next to you? How do you get rid of corruption when you're not cleaning house? He done been in this position for a very long time. This is what I'm hearing. And before then, he was in another big position for a very long time. Everything that's going on right now is under his watch, y'all. Getting rid of the other lady, the Renee lady. Getting rid of her. Covering all their tracks. Now you have criminal records that miraculously disappeared. Really, y'all? This world is so corrupt and crazy that it don't make no sense. It's just like this Kendrick Johnson guy. How do you send your child to school and he end up looking like what they did to him that day? This is crazy. And what's even crazier, the cover-ups and the people who will help cover things up, just like the school is helping cover up Kendrick Johnson's demise. Think about all of this, y'all. Think about everything on every level right now. And another thing I want to tell y'all, things are worse now than they was this time last year. So much worse. Okay? The age group of the people that's catching this virus now are our babies now, y'all. They the babies. They're the ones that's catching it now. They said last year about this time, kids under 12 on a daily rate, most of the time 0 people was reported with it. 0 to 1 per day. Guess how many now, y'all? 11 to 13 kids a day is being reported that they, at under 12, they're in the hospital with this virus, y'all. Ask yourself these questions, okay? They wanted a budget so that they can buy all of these little plastic things, dividers to put on the desks. They gave them the money to buy all of these things to put around the kids' desks for protection, okay? Which will help them from not having to wear the mask all day long if they have the dividers between them, okay? They got the budget. They put the dividers in. And ask yourself this question. When they got ready to put the kids back in school, why did they take the dividers down? Ask yourself this question. Why did they remove all of the dividers down? That's one question. The second question I want you to ask yourself, if it's worse now than it was last year, okay? And the virus is affecting 12 and under more than anybody, okay? More than anybody now. They're affecting the kids, this new strain. Why last year it wasn't as bad and they closed the schools down? And now they're hell-bent on opening the schools. Ask yourself this question. Population control? We already know our race is the one that's mostly affected by this virus right now. Ask yourself this question. Why are the schools opening back up? The hospitals is filling back up, y'all. Filling back up. They're running out of rooms. They're running out of people to even see to these people. Okay? The store shelves are getting empty again, y'all. You better go out and get you some stuff. Okay? Because remember last year? Remember when you couldn't find a roll of tissue? You had to get up early and catch the truck coming into the store, okay? To buy some tissue, and y'all remember how high it was when you did. This is what's coming again, y'all, okay? This is what's coming again. I read the story. Well, I seen it on I think it was a video or news report or something. Somebody went and got the vaccine, okay? And this woman, after she got the vaccine, it crippled her, y'all. She can no longer walk, okay? These vaccines was made too fast, so they don't have all the answers. They say it's helping. Well, why is it worse this year than it was last year? The president has all of this stuff to worry about. And his most concern is getting rid of Cuomo. They throwing parties, y'all. I don't know if y'all noticed, Obama's party, okay? Him and Biden threw a nice little party with all these celebrities. During a pandemic, y'all, people is walking around here thinking, being misled, that everything is okay if you go get stuck. You don't got nothing else to worry about. If you go get stuck, people are letting their guards down. They're walking around with their face out, y'all. They only made themselves carriers. That's all you're doing. You're making yourself a carrier. If your kids at home that's 12 and under can't get a vaccine, then you go out with your mask off and bring it back home. What you doing? What are you doing? I have went out several times this week, okay? And all I can do is shake my head because we got stupid people out here in this world, y'all. Just because they go get stuck and say, oh, I got the vaccine, they got their masks off in the stores. But guess who they got in the cart? Their babies. Guess who they got standing next to them on the ground? Right there. Right there, bam. They babies. And a lot of them don't have a mask on, y'all. So just because you got vaccinated, your baby didn't get vaccinated. So why your baby ain't got no mask on? If you running around the store with your face out and you go home and Googling your baby can still get it. Y'all, wake up. For real, wake up. Go and get y'all some supplies if you have the money to do so. Please, go get you some supplies. Stock up on a lot of things because they're going to be running out. And it's a lot of places I don't know if this is going on everywhere. But where I'm from, every store you pass by got now hiring signs on there. If you order stuff, it's not coming in time anymore. Because they running low on workers, y'all. People scared to work. And then some of them, they sick. And they ain't coming to work. They're running out of workers. Which means they're running out of workers at these big factories. So just because you say, oh, if I run out of tissue, I'll wait till they get some more. A lot of stuff ain't going to be shelved, y'all, restocked. A lot of stuff is not. Because the companies don't have the manpower to keep this stuff going on. It's a lot of jobs openings right now. Another thing that's been brought to my attention, y'all. Okay? People were saying that they were filling out paper to get, assistance from the government. Okay? And they're saying that they couldn't get no assistance. They were trying to get money for their kids. Not money, but like link and stamp, stuff like that. And they couldn't get it. Okay? They told me the schools is doing it now. Wait a minute, y'all. If you register your child in school, tell me this ain't a trick, okay? You register your child in school, then the school lets public aid know that you registered your child. Then they give you public assistance now. But it goes through the school now. Instead of you, doing whatever you have to do through the public aid office. Catch that on Fleet. If your child don't go to school, they aren't giving you no assistance for your child. This is what I'm hearing. If your child do not go to school, they won't get him no link card and all that stuff. And if they do, if they do, you don't get the full amount that you would get if your child was in school. If your child is in school or not, they're going to eat the same amount. Why is that? Is that just a trick to make you sign your baby into these schools now? It's getting serious, y'all. It's getting serious. They not playing. They are not playing. And their concerns is not the community anymore. Your safety is not their concern anymore. Because if they was concerned about your safety, they would not be opening these schools. So this stuff could spread even more. I think it didn't get good to them, y'all, that so many people passed away from this crap. And I do believe it didn't get good to them. We got rid of how many people? How many people did we just get rid of? Last year from this virus. And now it's spreading again like hot fire. Like them fires in California spreading like crazy. And you know what his concern is? Cuomo. Throwing a party with Erykah Badu and them in there. And if you go and look at the clips from this party, y'all, you literally see why people was talking about Illuminati and all of this stuff. Erykah Badu looks like she is possessed at the party, y'all. She looked like she's doing a ritual on the floor. And this is where, Obama and Biden them is at the party with these devil worshippers, y'all. Because word on the street is that's what Erykah Badu is. Okay? Allegedly. A devil worshiper. And they're partying with her. Not only her, a couple of more people was at the party that practice this stuff. Okay? And then it makes you wonder, why was Cuomo booted out of there the way they booted him out of there? If you don't resign We gonna make you get out of here. But they couldn't get rid of Trump when he was doing the stuff he was doing. They couldn't get rid of him. He is clearly been fraudulently doing his taxes fraudulently. If one of us would have did it, you would have then lost your house, your cars, your clothes, your jewelry, your everything by now. If you would have cheated on your taxes. But these millionaires and billionaires can do it, and they get a slap on the back. And still, they lawyers and everybody else can get in trouble, but them. Ask yourself this question. And then ask yourself, why the DA and commissioners and all of these people in Dallas is doing the things that they're doing, and everybody is turning their head like it's not going on. They done heard about it. I'm sure Obama done heard about what's going on in Texas. I'm sure about people they in high places know about what's going on in Texas. What are they doing about it, y'all? The same people that's been corrupt for years, allegedly, and they're still in there. They so bad in Dallas, people are scared to run with them when they're running for office, rerunning for office. People don't want no hand in it. They scared. This screams volumes, y'all. This tells you a lot. A whole heap a lot. This tells you. This also tells you why a bunch of spoiled brat thugs, okay? Wannabe thugs, okay? Because they're not the real ones. This tells you why they can take somebody out on an expressway, block off an expressway, and do whatever they wanted to do that day. And since that day forward, they've been trying to cover their tail. And this here shows you another thing, that they're still trying to cover their tails. I told y'all, what if the chief was on the up and up when he first came there? Is he still now? What can he possibly do if he wasn't corrupt? What could he do? Ask yourself this question. When he got half of the Dallas PD department against him, when he got the DA and the commissioners and all of these other people against him, they probably got all kind of moles around him, telling everything he was trying to do. This Riser guy, he's attached, allegedly. Brian Riser, the one that they arrested, the police. They got right back out of jail, but they were investigating him for years. What kind of investigation is going on in Dallas that you investigate somebody for years? You finally get him, he get right back out. What kind of investigation they doing in Dallas, y'all? Seriously. Mo 3 did not have a chance. He did not have a chance in Dallas. For the love of me, I do not understand why he didn't leave Dallas. He did not have a chance. He couldn't even do a show. He couldn't even show up and do a show with our background dancer and Big Bird and them calling the police, having their little inside moles come up there and harass this man. He didn't have a chance, y'all. Unless he was to leave Dallas. That's the only way he could have had some kind of chance. They made him into what he became. Because when you got all these people against you, you don't have no choice but to come out fighting. And that's what he did. And still today, you got people that still see background dancing Big Bird as innocent. Oh, Mo3, he got what he deserved because he was out here like that. But who made him like that, y'all? He was out here trying to make his money. He did petty crime like everybody probably did petty crimes. I did petty crimes back in the days. But he was trying to feed his family and do right, trying to rap. And yeah, he talked about them on his, posts and lives and everything else. Yeah, he talked about them, but if they wasn't doing what he was talking about, then he wouldn't have to talk about them, would he, y'all? If they wasn't doing the things that he said they was doing, would he been talking about it? Would we be talking about it if they wasn't doing the things that they are doing? Somebody had the nerves to leave in my comment section. This street stuff. Why y'all all in their business? And why you this? Their business is all over the street. They the one posting their business out more than anybody. So they give us a right to talk about it. And as far as street stuff, to me, background dancer and Big Bird is not no street guys. They're not. They're some spoiled bratty punks. That's what they are. That's what they are. I wish I could just take them right now and put them on a real block. A real block in a different whole city where some real street associates are at. And watch how they maneuver. Because the only reason why they done came up and did the things that they have done in Dallas is because of people in high places. Okay, y'all? That's been helping cover up their mess. One of them, I forgot which one. I think it's Big Bird. But they have an auntie on the police department. Did the auntie erase the records? Did Christian officer erase the records? She been mighty quiet lately. Did she, y'all? She got access to everything. Due to the fact that she's so close to the street associates and go to their churches and their parents and you dating somebody that's son is tied up in a high profile case. She shouldn't even be allowed in the office around no paperwork. She shouldn't even be able to go into no evidence room. She should not even be able to show up on the street of a crime scene. Especially when it got to do with any kind of street association stuff. Because how in the world can she do her job when she's friends? Pretty much family with the Gomez people. That's a stepmama now. And people wondering why, ain't nobody mentioning him. Because they wanted y'all to stop talking about him. They want y'all to. So everything could be swept under the rug. This is why it was so important for them to jump on social media and keep up with everything everybody's saying. And try to scare them. Because they don't want the truth to come out about anything that's going on. They don't want the truth. I keep going over these water water songs. What are videos of Mo3s? Because we already got the three clues of colors. Okay? 3 colors. We got that out the way. We see who that is. Okay? We see it for what it is. But what about the water, y'all? What about water? Why do 3 of the associates of Mo3, why do all of their names have something to do with water? Ask yourself this question. I keep going over that song, Down by the River. For some reason, that song just keep popping up in my head. Down by the river, down by the river. Is Mo3 admitting to doing something to somebody by the river, y'all? And if he did, is this tied into what happened to him? To me, he's talking about somebody he took out or something by the river. Okay? Then there's another song. I forgot the name of it. But it has to do with water. The video, all the water all around him. There's clues in these water songs, y'all. These videos that has to do with water. There are clues in them. Okay, y'all? Y'all know y'all have to help me out sometime because I said, I said something about water on somebody's song and it meant what he was saying, warrior, whatever. Same thing. He still was saying that he was a shark. And sharks live in water, y'all. So it's the same thing with Sexual Chocolate, that song, or the other song that he made. He was saying that he was a shark. Something is trying to tell me something. Something is trying to tell me something about the videos with the water. Now, y'all know, I'm going to put it in my description box. I'm going to put up some of my old videos when I'm talking about the clues and 3s. I'm going to put it in the video. This video and the last video that I made before this one, I'm going to put in my description box. Some older videos when I first started out talking about clues and 3s. And I've been trying so hard to figure out what all these 3 guys have in common with water have to do with Mo3. It's something about water. Is it his manager? Is it his manager? He's the only water. Last name Water. 2 more people name has to do with water. Backup dancer, Trap. Dark Waters. The Black Sea. A Trap. Sexual Chocolate name means typhoon. It means rivers, oceans, storms. What was Mo3 trying to tell us when he was singing Down by the River? Did they do it, y'all? The Sexual Chocolate, Backup Dancer, and Rain Man, did they do this? Were they the main masterminds in this? We know it was higher ups that helped, because there was no way that they could block off that traffic like that and get away with it. And people were saying, check the date to see did anybody, put in a license or whatever to do a video shoot on the expressway. But the thing of it is, when you're friends and family members with the commissioner and this and that, you don't need to do no paperwork. Excuse me. You don't need to do no paperwork. You do what you want, and they help cover it up. Simple as that. So you don't really need to do any paperwork when it comes to them. Somebody else brought something else to my attention. They said something that's number 7 said, okay? Now, everybody already know that number 7, allegedly, was a hitter back in the days. He was with some kind of, some little crew that handled their business. He also was in a video, and he was talking about Mo3 some years back. He's also have a post saying some weird stuff, okay, y'all? And I'm going to tell you what he said. He said, why did y'all do that man like that? Like it was a joke. Why did y'all do that man like that? It goes back to what the ski sister said. What did she say? She said, Rain Man said, now you all over. Now you, I'm typing. Now you are all over at 35. Ain't that what she said? Look at them all spread out on the street, laid out on the street. She said that Rain Man said. So what's the difference in what Rain Man said about look at you spread all over the street, and him pretty much sounding like it's a joke or laughing about why y'all do that man like that? Like it's a joke. This is what they said number 7 said. Now, I'm going to tell y'all this. I looked at that evidence that Most Hated Blogger had put out about number 7. And I'm going to tell y'all this. He was spot on to me about that looking just like number 7 that was on Bubba's crime scene, that was in that white car. Now, number 7 looked like the guy, and another guy looked like him. I told y'all from another video I was talking about a couple of videos way back, y'all, some videos back. It was another guy that looked like it could have been him. But from that stand, the way he do his leg and everything, he's spot on with that one. I do believe that. And if that's the case, y'all, he wasn't never Mo3 friend in the first place. He was just using Mo3. He knew Mo3 was hot. He knew Mo3 was going places as far as his career. So why wouldn't number 7 jump on the bandwagon? Even if he didn't like him, why wouldn't he jump on the bandwagon? Think about this, y'all. Number 7 was the first person the Ski Sisters pretty much was defending. Just like Rain Man is defending Sexual Chocolate right now, the Ski Sisters was defending number 7 from the jump. Makes you wonder, don't it? Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get off of here right now because I get peed off when I see stuff like that, and records and stuff is missing and all of this stuff, and they sitting back laughing probably, saying now what they gonna do next. Well, like I told y'all, spiritual war going on right now. Just wait and see. This is in God's hand. It is. That's all I can say. That's the only way we can fight these demons. Because if we didn't have that on our side right now, this would have been brushed under the rug. So we have to leave it in God's hand. Because there's some serious deception going on right now. Some serious corruption going on right now. That these people are going out their way to hide a lot of things. And at the same time that they're going out their way to hide things, it's putting everything right slap in the middle. You seeing it for what it really is. You seeing what Mo3 went through when he was there with the police and the crooked cops. You seeing what all they would do to get what they want. And they thinking they being slick about it. But they only putting more eyes on the police station that is corrupt. And that they need more than that Garcia got in there. Because he can't do it by himself. That's if he's on the up and up. Because everybody was pumping him up that he was going to come in there and change some things. But like I said, how you going to do it by yourself? When you got everybody else around you, he probably say something to this person go right back and tell the DA or whatever, commissioner, whatever. Probably go back and tell everything he's saying to them. So who can he even trust? And if he don't bring somebody else in from somewhere else, he gonna have to send some folks home, put them on desk duty, whatever you got to do. Okay? Put them on some bikes. They got a lot of police riding on bikes around here. Put them on some bikes. Give them something to do. Ride around all day in the sun. Do something. But get them out the office. Put personal files and stuff up somewhere where people can't get to. People got to have a special code to get in there to do anything. This is what they need to be doing. Well, they not going to ever get nowhere. They doing dramatic things, then they need to do dramatic things too. If you got to lay off a whole damn police station to get to the bottom of things, then so be it. Do whatever it is that you need to do to clean this police station out. And I know this ain't the only place. It ain't the only place. It's happening everywhere. But this is blaming. I can't even get the word out. Y'all know what I want to say though. It's right in our face, y'all. Right in our face. Everything is going on right in our face. I don't get it. I really don't get it, y'all. How in the world can people keep getting away with stuff over and over and over again? People are study putting people in positions so that they can fight anybody that has any kind of morals that's coming in that office to try to change things. They making sure. I just don't get it. Anyway, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Until next time. Okay? Peace. Stay safe, y'all.